Hey, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen of the internet? My name is Doodles, and now today I want to talk about the new WWE UK show that's going to air exclusively on the WWE network. So you guys may have seen recently that WWE are going to start taping a brand new network show here in the UK. In fact, the first tapings for the show actually took place Saturday and Sunday, which was yesterday. So although there's no official release date for when the show is going to start airing on the WWE network, I've been doing a little bit of digging, looking at some taping results, and sort of seeing how it plays into the upcoming NXT Takeover show. And it looks like the show is very likely to start airing prior to NXT Takeover Chicago. So as you guys already know, the next NXT Takeover show is on May the 20th, which is only 12 days away, and the day before the next pay-per-view, which is Backlash. So right, this next section is going to contain some spoilers about the UK taping results, so if you don't want to know them, I'll leave a timestamp down below, and you can click on that, and that will skip over this next section of the video. So the spoilers are going to start in 3, 2, 1... So right, I'm just going to read some of the taping results for you guys now and show where my theories come from in that the UK show is likely to start airing before NXT Chicago. On the 6th of May, which was last Saturday, Mark Andrews defeated James Drake to earn a shot at the UK Championship, and in the main event, Tyler Bate retained the UK Championship by defeating Joseph Connors. So on the tapings yesterday, which was on the 7th, because Mark Andrews won the night before, he and Tyler Bate had a match for the UK Championship in which Tyler Bate retained the title. And also during the show, Trent Seven and Pete Dunne faced off against each other to determine the #1 contender for the UK Championship at the upcoming NXT Takeover show. So when it came down to Trent Seven and Pete Dunne actually won the match, and now it has been officially confirmed that Tyler Bate will defend his UK Championship at NXT Takeover Chicago against Pete Dunne. So that should be the end of the spoiler section of the video, so if you've clicked the timestamp down below, you'll be skipped forward to this section of the video. So the non-spoilers are going to continue in 3, 2, 1... So as you can see, the UK Championship match has now been officially confirmed for NXT TakeOver Chicago. If you've clicked on the timestamp below to skip over the spoilers, I won't give the names out of who the two people are that are going to face off against each other. I don't want to spoil who the champion is going into the show and who the #1 contender is. But anyway, the show is in 12 days time, and obviously the tapings have happened which have determined who the champion is going into the NXT TakeOver and who the #1 contender is. And if this show airs after NXT TakeOver Chicago, then essentially this whole storyline and build for NXT TakeOver Chicago from the UK show is essentially void and meaningless because we already know the results of what's going to happen. But because it's been confirmed now, that gives me the feeling that the UK show is going to start airing on the network either this week or perhaps next week, because if it airs after NXT TakeOver Chicago, obviously the results are already going to be known of who won the title going into Chicago and who is an #1 contender going into Chicago, and essentially the two big matches from both tapings are essentially void because we already know who won and what the outcome is going to be. And as a lot of you guys will know, NXT is another show that is bulk taped. I believe they actually tape 4 shows in one sitting. And obviously when they bulk tape, they don't do it for weeks that are going to be after a takeover event. With the recent tapings, a lot of you guys either saw NXT or you would have saw the videos on YouTube where William Regal announced that it was going to be a fatal 4-way match for the Women's Championship, which is now actually a triple threat, because I believe it was Ember Moon, I think it was, pulled out of the match. But if they tape shows at those bulk tapings that were set to air after TakeOver, it would be huge spoilers, especially if, say, on one of the NXT tapings, Asuka was no longer the champion. You'd know that at NXT TakeOver she was set to lose the title. And obviously WWE aren't going to do that because spoilers get leaked on the internet, and if we knew that before NXT TakeOver Chicago that on an episode of NXT that's going to air afterwards Asuka wasn't the champion, for example, then it would give us less reason to watch Chicago because we know she's going to lose the match. So for that reason, I can't see it being any different when it comes to the UK show. They've obviously taped the show, they know who the champion is going to be going in NXT TakeOver Chicago, and they know who's going to be the challenger. So there's a very good chance that the UK show is going to start airing on the WWE network in the upcoming days. If a release date gets announced officially, I will let you guys know, but chances are you'll see it either on WWE.com, Monday Night Raw, Smackdown, NXT, the YouTube channel. It will be plastered all over the internet and TV when the UK show is set to air, so let's keep an eye out for it. I'm so excited for it. I can't believe the UK is getting its own show. I think it's absolutely awesome. The UK has some insane talent that's came out over the last few years, and it's great to see a lot of them getting the recognition on the big stage that is WWE. So let me know what you think. Have you seen the taping results? Do you know what's going to happen? Are you excited for the TakeOver match? I don't watch takeovers that often. I watch them usually after they've happened. I sort of sparingly watch NXT, but I'm really excited for this match actually. I can't wait to see what's going to happen, and I've got my favourite who I want to win. I really hope it happens. Let me know what you think down below in the comments section, and if you've liked this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. My name is Doodles, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.